All right, it's time to welcome to the show Suzan Chappell. Hi, Suze. How are you?
Oh, I'm well, thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm very
I'm
excited.
so glad that you are here. Now, you have a special t-shirt on. Can you stand up and show me what that t-shirt says? Hey, hey, it's the 50th anniversary one. Oh, I love that so much. All right, before we get you, tell me about your t-shirt. I want you to answer the first question, which is what I ask everyone. Why is Young Talent Time so important to you?
It was just a critical part of my childhood. I spent so much time. Obviously, I enjoyed the show, watched it every weekend, but when I was thinking back about what Young Talent Time meant to me, I actually just filled my week with anything and everything to do with Young Talent Time, which is pretty incredible when you think back to, the 80s. We just had to
Oh.
wait till Saturday night for it to be on, but I managed to fill my week and become quite obsessed with with the show and with the team.
And what do you mean fill your week? What does that mean?
Well, I think because I'd watch the episode, obviously, but I
Mm.
would also record it. And so then I would watch it multiple times again. And then I had a
Oh.
couple of VHS machines. So I'd do some editing, I'd cut the ads out and just have the songs. And then, I spent a lot of time with my cousins and one of my best friends. We'd learn all the dance routines. So
Oh,
just watch it over and over. And of course, then when they started selling merchandise, that was a full-time job.
really? Now I can just imagine you with two video players. How old are you when you are mixing and editing your cassette, your
Yeah, like
VHSs?
9 or 10.
So we're in the 80s, we're all professional editors. Like we're
I know.
like, no, get the ads out. Amazing. Amazing. Do you still have those VHSs?
I sure do. Yeah, I do. I've
Oh
recently
my
just put them
God.
onto DVD. Yeah, so mainly the
Wow.
episodes I watched were like 85, 86 through to the end in 88, 89. Yeah.
Right. And who was your favorite? Did you have a favorite team member?
Yes, I did. I've been going through some of my collection, and it was very
Yeah.
interesting because I used to, like rank who my favorite was at different times.
Yeah, go and tell me, show me. Have you got something to show?
Oh, I've got so many things. I've got all of my scrapbooks
Okay.
and all of that sort of stuff. So that was definitely a full-time job as well. I've got
Um,
several of these. Um, but yeah, in terms of my favorite team members, I think I have to admit Vince was one of my favorites. Vince and Danny, and
yes.
you, of course, and
Well, thank
Bevan.
you.
My
Of course.
definitely in that 85, 86 era.
Yes. Yeah. Have you got a favorite photo in that scrapbook or a favorite page?
Well, I've got this is your double page here. Yeah, so every team member had a double page, and
Oh,
there's hours and hours of work here, and I'm very proud of
I
it
can
still.
imagine. Great hobby though. Instead of we didn't have phones, obviously, so you've spent all that time being creative and making those pages look amazing.
Yeah, I know. I absolutely loved it, and that's what I mean about filling my week. Because yeah, TV week would come out, and if you guys were in
Oh,
there, I had to grab a copy,
yes,
and
yes,
yeah, cut it out and pop it in my scrapbook. So
yes. Now, are you in Melbourne?
no, I'm actually in Tassie. So that's the
Oh,
other
yes,
thing.
you're in
We
Tassie.
only had one commercial TV station at the time, and so we were really lucky that Young Talent Time was aired every Saturday night. Mm.
Wow. Okay. So when we came to Tasmania, were you able to come and see us?
Oh yes, yes, I was there. Yes, yeah. So I think 85 and
Yeah.
86. Yeah, yeah,
Where was
definitely.
that? Do you remember?
I think Hobart. We went to it was I don't know if it's still the Derwent Entertainment Centre. Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
Actually,
Okay.
I feel like you were at the Silverdome here in Launceston as well, though, maybe. There
Okay.
was maybe there, yeah. And because there was always a thing, you'd try and find out where the young talent team was staying. And I remember going to one of the hotels and seeing a few, in the foyer, and also after the concerts, waiting for the bus, waiting for you guys to get on the
Yes.
bus and autographs and saying hi. Yeah, so it was
Oh,
great.
So how did you find out? Did you just go to the hotels and ask or just hang around?
I actually don't know. That sounds very stalkerish, doesn't it? But I think Launceston's a
Oh,
small
it's fun.
place.
I
So I
think I
think,
would have done the same thing.
yeah. Well, when you live in Tasmania and you've got these idols and they come to town, you're like, right, let's see what we can do. See
Where
if I
did we
can run.
stay?
I'm pretty sure it was in I'm not sure where it's called now, but it was in near behind the Princess Theatre in the middle of Launceston. Yeah,
Okay. And
yeah.
did you ever see us out and about while we were in Tasmania? Did you catch us
I,
anywhere?
def- I definitely saw I saw some of you in the foyer at I feel like it was Vince and well, actually I've got my sorry, I shouldn't turn around, but I've got my autograph book here, so it probably tells me who it was.
Oh, oh my
Um,
gosh.
yeah, so I think yeah, there's Courtney. So it must have been Courtney and Katie. Pretty sure,
Oh,
yeah, there you are. So and this was in at 86.
oh,
So yeah.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing that you've
And Joey
still.
Peroni was there.
Oh,
So that
wow.
yeah. It's probably the one you've got there behind you, maybe that live in concert with Joey Peroni.
This is 85.
Oh, that's 85.
Yes, yes, and here's special guest. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got down the bottom here, Tasmanian International Velodrome, Launceston.
Oh, there you go. So it's a Silverdome now, but yeah. Oh, is that from Launceston?
Oh, okay. Wow. How did you feel at the
Mm.
concert? What did that feel like as a young person at a huge?
Oh, just incredible. Yeah, I think and yeah, I feel like we're quite sheltered here in Tassie. As I said, we only have one TV station. And so to
Mm,
have, to be obsessed with this program and then to literally have those people live in front of you as a child as well was just
yeah.
amazing. Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Who's sitting with you in your lounge room when you're young watching the show? Was it a whole family affair?
Well, yes, generally a lot of us would watch it, but I know that when I would record it, and watch it over and over during the week. It was something that I did by myself, and I was like, okay, the TV's free, right? I'm going to watch Young Talent
Oh,
Time again. So it was definitely, yeah, something that I did a lot by myself, and I think that's probably one of the reasons why I love the show so much because I did grow up a little bit isolated. I spent a lot of time
mm,
in my bedroom. And
yes.
that's, Young Talent Time just brought me so much joy because I was,
Yeah.
doing my scrapbooks and behind me here, I found I used to write stories about the team. I used to write letters to the team.
Have you got
Um,
those?
I sure have. Yeah. Well, I've got in my little
Have you got
suitcase here.
you've got a young talent time case?
Yes.
Oh, what's in there? Show me what's in there.
It's the biggest pile ever of letters from the team. I know. Well, and
Can
because
we
all
read
of the
one?
fan cards.
Can
Yeah.
we
Well,
read
I can
one?
read one from you. Um, so,
Fun.
dear Susan, hi, how are you? This is your, yeah. I'm
Oh.
fine, thanks. And on holidays, which finally gives me a chance to answer your letter. I go to Croydon High and I'll be in year 11 next year. My hobbies are collecting stickers, Garfield stuff, Duran Duran stuff, stuffed toys, and photos. And my favorite groups are Duran Duran, Go West, Whitney Houston, and Shudo Echo. I don't have any brothers or sisters, but I do have a dog and a cat to keep me company. Well, thanks for your great letter and sorry that mine's so short, but I really must go. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas and all the best for the new year. Of always.
Oh.
Sorry, and you've got a
And
little
it's
certificate.
typed on my
I
white
know.
typewriter.
Yes,
We Terry. Oh my gosh.
I know. It was just
Wow.
the most amazing thing to get one of these letters in the mail because they always came with, yeah, with the fan cards. So
Wow. Now
I
you said
remember
you
being
wrote
so excited.
stories. Did you make up stories like
Yeah, so I
stories
did
about
used to actually
adventures?
as a child, I used to love just creative writing. So I used to just write stories and illustrate them about the team. The team was just the
No.
main characters. But I guess
There a
when you
short
think
one
about
you
it, I
could
was like,
read?
oh, I don't know.
Oh, not if it's not okay. Only if it's okay
No,
with you.
it's fine, but they're probably just a little bit not
Well,
silly,
you were
but
that age. You were a
I know,
child.
I know. They're actually quite long. They're multiple pages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just a
Yeah.
paragraph. Just a paragraph. Oh,
Okay.
please.
This one's about Bevan and Oh gosh, I should have thought about this.
If you're
Uh,
uncomfortable, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm just trying to find a cool paragraph. Uh,
Once upon a time.
oh no, that's a little bit embarrassing. Yeah, the love.
That's okay. Don't do it. It's okay. Well, they're your private stories. Now,
Yeah.
I can just imagine, as a young child, that's fantastic. I've never heard anyone do that before. It's a
Well,
real
and
original.
I literally do tell people this because I was quite good at English then when I went to high school. I said that's because all of my primary school years was spent in my bedroom writing letters and stories about young talent time. It's
Yes.
just
Yes.
yeah, it was something I loved doing, and it just took me to a happy place. And
You
yeah,
developed a skill there just from the
I
love of
did.
connecting like that. Wow, that's amazing. You've got some
Yeah.
things behind you there. Is there anything else you want to show that's behind you on that shelf? Is that a Danny
I think,
t-shirt?
oh yeah, yeah. I've got a Danny t-shirt, and I've got my Vince
Oh,
jumper. That was
Vinny
yeah,
jumper.
yeah. I've got the board game and lots of folders and DVDs and videos and all of the magazines.
Wow.
Yeah, they're
Oh, wow.
very well loved. So, mm.
Did you play the board game?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Did you
yeah,
like it?
yeah. It was cool. Yep.
That's good. Now,
Yeah.
let's get to your t-shirt. Your t-shirt is from the 50th celebration. So tell me the whole story about that.
Well, okay, so there is a bit of a story, I guess. Firstly, so I always refer to Young Talent Time if there's ever a conversation. And I think so. I'm a primary school teacher, and a couple of years ago, we were starting to talk about how we could teach kids to find their spark in life, because you know how critical it is, particularly for teenagers, to know what lights them up and to have a spark or a passion or a hobby, and it feels like it's a little bit harder these days for kids to
Yes.
identify that. So as a
Yeah.
staff, we were talking about what was our spark, as we were growing up. And I said, well, the thing that brought me the most joy was Young Talent Time. And so I started telling, the staff about it and talking about all of the things I had. And so one of the staff members, a good friend, said to me, I'd love to see your collection. And I'm not sure how it came about, but I ended up unpacking all of my stuff live on Facebook. And so that was, brought a lot of people, some nostalgic memories, which was really
Yeah.
cool. But I do know Bevan as well. So I met him through some friends, and he actually sang at my wedding in 2002, and we've kept in
Get
touch
out.
then. Yeah, yeah. So
Wow.
yeah, and so
Beautiful.
he saw the video on Facebook, and when the reunion was happening, he said, I'd love you to be a part of it as a fan. And so I think if you watch the episode, he's played my whole Facebook video, but in fast forward just to show
Yeah.
what Young Talent Time meant to fans. And
Wow.
yeah, so that was
I
really
might
cool. And
put
I
a
think,
little link. I might put a little link to that here actually, because that sounds like I really want to see that now again.
yeah,
I
yeah,
have to watch it again. That's amazing.
he did it
So
so
did you
well. It's
talk
quite
about
funny.
that with your kids at school or just the
Um,
teachers?
Yeah, it was mainly the teachers, because then we were talking about, how we could then teach kids to, because, as I say, it sounds a little bit silly now. I was in my bedroom writing stories about Young Time, but it was something that literally brought me so much joy. And I don't think it
Yeah.
matters what it is. If kids have something that can
No.
take them to that place where they
Yeah.
can feel really happy and enjoying their own company and some,
Yeah.
downtime, and it's really important.
Yeah.
So yeah, but so I did then fly to Sydney for the recording of that. And I
Mm.
remember that being, I think I'd had some long service leave and I had to return to work the next day, and I did a crazy flight into Hobart, and I got home at like 1 a.m. and had to go to work the next day, and I was like, guess where I've been? The
So
Young
tell me
Talent
how you felt
Reunion.
seeing everyone now at like this age. Like you've come to the 50th celebration and we're all in our 50s and older. How did that feel?
Yeah. It honestly, I just felt I really felt so grateful. I just like not just to be there, but I really do remember how special Young Talent Time was to me. And I just
Mm.
thought at the time, I didn't know whether you guys knew the impact you were having. Like it was about
No.
entertainment, of course. And, I would love my love for music, that's still a tool that I use now. I feel,
Mm.
if I ever need to de-stress or calm down or regulate or whatever, music's a real passion for me because I just that's what I did. I just listened to you guys over and over and over and developed a real love for music. But that was just one element of it, that entertainment. The fact was like, I grew up, lost my parents when I was young. I was brought up by extended family, but I was quite introverted and isolated. And
Mm.
this just brought me joy. It was, and it
Oh,
was from, the scrapbooks, it was the writing, it was, buying the magazines, reading up on the team, it was going to the events. It was like, even, when I learnt to sew, like I made a young top. So there's all these
oh,
creative talents and things that I
yes,
based around it. And so I think
yes,
about my teenage years, even after the show ended, it was a really safe place for me, I think. And so when I got there
yes.
and saw you guys, I was like, I just don't even know if you realize the impact you had on kids
No,
back in those days.
no.
Yeah.
It's such an
Mm.
important thing because for us, being in the moment of just being a teen, you're just singing and dancing, and it happens to be
Yeah.
on TV without any
Yeah.
thought of what it does for anybody else. Only now, as an adult, retrospectively
Mm.
looking back and hearing you now speak as an adult, what it did for you, that's what
Mm.
really touches my heart. And what this show is bringing out is in making me understand and learn the impact that it had. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I
It not
know.
only brought joy, it brought healing, it brought a safe
Mm.
place, a sanctuary, a place where you has helped you dream and has brought out your creative gifts and your skills in writing. Kids don't
Mm.
have that now.
I
It's so
know.
fast and, scroll, scroll. There's no time to nurture those gifts that they probably are holding inside.
Absolutely. Because that was the thing in those days, there was one episode a week, and
Yes.
we couldn't
You have
just
to
like
wait.
binge watch the series. It was like, and that excitement and anticipation and,
Yeah.
watching it. And as I said, we'd learn all the dance moves and everything, but it was just a beautiful, like it allowed you to dream and imagine and be mindful and just, yeah, it was a beautiful
Mhm.
time. And yeah.
How did you go when team members had to leave?
Oh yeah, it felt like, yeah, I felt like part of the family. I was, yeah, very,
Mm.
very, yeah, particularly my favorites. It was like, why does this have to be a thing? Why do they have to leave? I
Yes.
don't understand. And that's why the new generation was like, yes, it was so amazing.
Here we go
That's literally
again.
my, you guys were my favorites, like right there. I was like, oh, this is the best
Oh,
ever. Yeah, because it was so
yeah.
good. And I just remember thinking, yeah, the standard, like you guys as performers was just, oh, amazing. I loved it.
Thank you.
Mm.
It was just from just being there, just being around other professional people, adults and things that you just learn very quickly how to do
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Did you watch it till the very end?
Oh yes, I definitely remember that summer coming back for 1989 and hearing the news about Hey Hey It's Saturday and the ratings, and I was like, what? So I started a petition. I definitely had a petition running here in Tassie that I sent off to Channel 10 because I was like,
Oh,
you guys don't understand. You can't do this. I was so
oh,
devastated. Yeah, yeah. And I
that's
definitely
amazing.
um, I stayed in, well, I was part of Juanita's fan club after the
Mm,
show ended. And yeah, um, have so many letters from her. She did such an incredible job of
yeah.
supporting her fans after the show ended. And I've still got even the letter her mum sent after
Oh,
her accident. Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Very special. Yeah, very connected. I
Mm,
can see it's a very deep love there for the show. Can you imagine
yeah.
it ever coming back?
Well, I remember when they did try to bring it back.
Mm.
I'm not sure what it was. Like, I definitely watched, but it wasn't the same. And yeah, I don't know whether it was because of that time, like, the 70s,
Hmm.
80s. whether it would be possible to recreate it. But I think what they did, they tried to do the entertainment side of it, but there was that family, watching you guys interact, and you could tell your friendships, and you were wondering about relationships and all of there was that side of it too. And I don't know, that is probably a bit difficult to
just
recreate.
Imagine an ideal world where we take away these things, gone, and we create young talent time again, and the next generation of kids grow up with that again.
Absolutely.
Please.
I know.
Wish.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to add or talk about or ask me?
Oh, no. Well, I just really appreciated the opportunity. I was so excited that you were creating this. And so I wanted to say thank you. Because it's a beautiful thing to be able to think back to something that was really so special. And I don't think I've got anything else. I just I think that's about it.
That's okay. No, totally fine. Do you still watch episodes now? Like, do you watch full episodes?
So when the reunion came out, I got some of my closest friends over, and we watched. We brought some of the episodes up, and because I think it's a funny thing. A lot of people say, "Oh, I didn't really watch it," and then when you actually put the shows on, they're like, "Oh, I remember that person," or "I remember this." So I think it was a lot of people did just grow up with it, but maybe didn't, the extra stuff.
Did you share this love at school? Did you have friends that also loved it as much as you did?
Oh, when I was growing up, yeah, definitely. So my best friend Belinda and I, we would always, in the lounge room, clear the furniture, let's learn these dance routines. And I do remember when we were in grade 6 putting on a Young Talent Time concert at school, and we had I felt like the whole grade were in it. We all had different dances and put it on for the school. So we fancied ourselves as dancers.
Did you play say that again, sorry?
We were just copying you guys, and
Did you play a particular team member, or were you yourself?
No, I don't think we sort of took on team member roles as such. We just
You were the team.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Did you ever want to be in the team?
Yeah, I always wanted to, but I can't sing.
I bet you can. Did you ever do any? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I always wanted to be a team member, but I couldn't. I really was not a great singer. I did join the choir and everything at school, and my music teacher was very supportive of that, but I just didn't have a great singing voice. But I could dance. Everyone can dance, right? So I used to try that.
So do you follow anyone else apart from me? You would follow Bevan on Facebook?
Yeah,
you sought out Bevan, other members?
Well, Joey D, I follow him a little bit.
Isn't he huge?
I know. yeah, amazing. It was so funny. I was reading a letter from him when he just joined the show. His mum had written it, I think, and she was saying, haven't got his fan cards yet, and he's just turned 10. And I was like, oh my goodness, he just turned 10. And of course, some kids were younger, and you just can't even imagine it these days.
No. Because I started at just 12, I think, or 12 and a half. I can't imagine starting at 9 or 10. I think Tina started at 8 or 9.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know.
Amazing. I wish I'd had more time. I wish I'd, had that extra year or two back. Or because, like you said before, when it ended, it's like, no, why can't this just keep going? Or when a team member has to leave, that's how I felt. Like when it's your last show, it's like, why does this have to happen? Why can't I just stay?
I know. Yeah, it felt like a bit of a fairy tale. It didn't seem fair, did it?
Yes.
But that's what I was thinking, a 10-year-old having to work as hard as you guys did as well, because obviously you were just working. Were you mainly working each week to produce the show that was on the weekend? Obviously a bit in advance.
Yes.
But
I think possibly the younger ones didn't do the long hours we did. I don't think that would be possible. Like I can't remember younger ones being there late at night in the recording studio when we were still doing our vocals. So maybe they did theirs first. It was a long time ago for me to remember now, but I don't recall the young ones being there at the end of a night of recording.
Yeah.
The Saturday recording the show is a very long day, but again, I think we had staggered starting times
Yeah.
depending on what songs we were doing, or what group things we were doing, or solo things. So
Yes.
yeah, but I can't imagine a young one doing the whole workload. It's a
I
lot.
know.
It's a lot, but
Oh,
it's just like heaven. More
yeah.
dancing, more singing. Yay, let's do it again.
I
Okay.
know. I know. And it was just so
Yeah.
exciting, I think, because we didn't have ads. Like it wasn't like the show was even previewed. So when you came on and the
Mm,
songs that were chosen, and if there was a theme, and then different people would
yes.
pair up, but that was just so exciting, like to wait and see what
Yes.
you were going to do. Mm.
Is there a is there a theme that sticks out in your mind that you
No,
liked?
well, I was just thinking, like, I loved when Danny and Natalie started to do things together. And obviously, if Kylie
Yes.
made an appearance, when Danny and Vince
Yes.
sang together, and you and Mark. And I was thinking before as well, when you started to do a lot of Whitney Houston songs, because I was a big Whitney fan as well. Like, I love
Yes.
that. Yeah, I remember in your white dress with your white gloves, and I can't remember which Whitney song it was, but
Yeah.
I remember thinking that was just amazing.
Might have been so emotional. I
Yes,
get so
yes.
emotional, baby. Probably
That
that
was,
one. And
yeah,
How Will I Know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, such
Did
good.
you
The
did you
ones
do
that
it?
stick out, Mum. Go on. Go
I
on.
want to dance with somebody. You did that,
Yes,
didn't
I
you?
want to dance with
Yes,
somebody. Yes.
yes, yeah.
The ones that stick out in my mind that were so much fun were things like when Michael Jackson came out with Thriller, and we
Oh
did the whole
yeah.
dance.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
thank
sure.
you. If there's nothing else, no questions for me that you have, or anything else that you want to say before we say goodbye.
No, the only thing I will ask you is if you ever do any performances that people can come along and watch, then that'd be amazing, because I did
I
turn
will.
a big number this year, and I'm like, right, who from Young Talent Time can I go and watch as part of my 50th birthday celebration? So, um,
Birthday. Yes, I will. I will let you know. I'll let everyone know the next
mm,
public gig we do. That'd be awesome. Thank you so
yeah,
much, Suze. I've really enjoyed that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing the letter as well. And
yeah.
we might hear the stories one day. Put them in a book and sell them. Thanks, Suze.
Thanks for
Thank
having me.
you. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any episodes. Right, Layla?